Welcome back, my friends. You have made it.
Wait, let's get it clean.
Let's get it clean.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
No, there was like background noise. So
Was I cursing? I apologize.
This is heavy friending. I'm friending you so hard. An alliance slowly forming like a boner in my heart. So if you wanna fucking friend me, better give me all you got. No, I don't take this lightly, cause it's heavy. Heavy friendly.
There is an eagle flying. Yeah!
Oh, welcome back, my friends. Welcome back, my friends. It's my mustache. It makes me mumble. It actually creates the static. We are here to adventure. We find ourselves deep, deep, deep in a forest.
Whoa.
What? A forest? Don't get too excited.
What?
I don't know what you call it.
I heard forest.
It's
I was
like
just
where you're
I just
from,
didn't know we
buddy.
were in the
Oh,
zone.
no, I don't
excited.
know. I'm just assuming. I'm just rolling
This
the dice
is
here.
exciting.
We are about to adventure. Thank you for tuning back in. I'll leave it to the experts. I don't know
welcome
what
to Heavy Friending.
Oh, happy friending. Happy friending.
Yes, welcome to Heavy
yeah.
Friending. This is Austin's #1 friendship-based podcast. My name is Laura Lee Bishop.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm
Who are you?
Hortus Booty Doo.
So this is Joe Barlow, but also today,
Hortus Booty Doo.
Hortus Booty Doo. And I have a name too. And I know my real name. That's Laura.
You have it written?
Laura Lee Bishop. But I'm also Lascivion Cock Crusher. Motherfuckers.
And if you
I
listen
curse
to
a lot,
the
too,
previous
my character.
episode, you learned what we're doing.
Yeah, we're playing D&D.
Well, we're playing OLOA.
Well, but for the
Legends of
common tongue that people know.
That's true, but it's trademarked. So we are exclusively playing
you guys
LOA.
don't-
Yeah,
Give
we're
a-
playing LOA.
We're playing a tabletop RPG, you guys.
Whoa.
Yes, that's our game master.
Game master.
Can you hear the dice?
Oh, I
Whoa,
can.
we need a mic on the dice.
Oh, I'm good at
So
hitting the
before
mics.
we go, when we took the break here, and also after part 1, we picked our die, and these are the things we're going to use to determine how we do in the game. So when there's an action, we'll roll, and it will let us know what we do. They're very important. Y'all hear that?
ASMR.
That's some ASMR dream shit right
Yeah,
there.
it is.
Yeah.
Listen to that.
And and Ryan and Lee are still here.
Oh, yes,
Yes, they're
we
still
haven't
here.
left.
Hello.
Actually, Ryan left. This is
One
now,
is named
Norbert
Banglebong,
Guttleswan.
or what?
Pleasure.
What's your name?
Pangerbon.
Pangerbon.
Don't
and
make
then-
fun, demon. The name is Norbert Guttleswan.
Norbert.
Norbert Guttleswan.
Norbert,
You
okay.
just kind of just.
What can I call you? Nor? Bert?
Nor.
Can I call you Bert?
You can call me whatever you want. I might not respond, but I most likely will. I'm very
Okay,
lonely. Very
And
lonely.
if listeners are confused, I'm both the Game Master and Pangerbon. So you'll hear me switching from my normal voice to Pangerbon's voice.
Right.
And so just to recap, Joe, my character is a demon.
Sure.
My skill is I get a furious boner that extends 30 feet and can crush people. I have both male and female genitalia. That's very important to the story.
Crucial.
And to my motivations. I wasn't always a demon, used to be human.
Okay.
As it
yeah.
goes.
Yeah.
Hortus Booty Doo the handsome is my character, and of course you remember half meerkat,
You remember.
half gorilla.
Baby.
I'm a conjurer. I got some sweet tricks, which include primarily the ability to give any creature diarrhea, but I also have a flicker flame. Which is like fireballs.
Fireballs.
And frost spike, which of course is frost balls.
Frostballs.
So that's me. I'm a Libra, and I love to party.
Ah, nice.
I don't know what that means.
It actually means a lot. Campaign over.
I
So-
do your character summary.
Oh,
Yeah.
Norbert Guttleswan. I am a bit of a tinkerer, if you will.
that was not part of your
No.
original.
That is not it. Oh, I'm so sorry. I am
It's an engineer.
150 years old. I am a gnome. A gnome to you people. We pronounce the G actually. But I do enjoy building things. I'm a bit of an engineer.
Excellent.
As you can see from my giant mustache.
And Bonbon? Bang, bang. Bum, bum.
I'm Pengerbon. I ride on a giant lynx, and I was dropped off a cliff as a child, and I was raised in the wild by my sister,
That was like
Wild.
a rhyme, yeah.
who's a lynx.
Girls Gone Wild. I
are
love
we-
it. I got a thing for Pangerbon. Okay.
Wow.
I see the sparks and I take a step
Pangerbon more
backwards.
like Bangerbon. You know what I'm saying?
Don't bang her bun because he might give it the Rhea.
Are all of our characters friends?
So yes, we
okay.
all know each other.
So this is
So we're in
heavy
a gang.
friending.
We're in
This
a-
is
We
a
are,
podcast.
obviously.
It's a
Yes, this is a
friendship-based
friendship-based podcast. And this
So
is
should we
something
decide
friends
how we
do.
even became friends? Two gnomes make sense. This is
Yes.
my cousin.
Okay, you guys are cousins.
I do have an affinity towards both meerkat and gorilla type.
Yeah.
Oh, so you have like a thing for
Maybe
that.
there's a thing going on.
Oh,
there.
okay. Because I wanted to make a thing, but
Well,
I
I'm
get
only
if you want
14.
to move in on my fucking
Again, I'm
territory.
14
it's
years
cool.
old.
I'm 150. I think we can meet in the middle.
I don't
I don't know,
I
if
think
that
that's-
age works.
Is that how
but-
that works?
We'll see how
Half
it
your
works.
age.
Oh, no.
You're right.
Norbert, you're crazy, man.
Well, things are different in gnome world. I will stop.
I want you
hitting
to
your
quit
microphone.
hitting that.
hitting people. This is in our minds, okay? Don't
Yeah.
bring it into
You're
the
the
real.
one waving a knife around. Now she's got a gun, everyone. This is at home. I'm very worried.
In real life, not in the
Are
game.
there guns in this world?
Yes.
There are, but they
Okay.
are very old school.
Okay.
And they are...
Little steampunk type situation.
Steampunk kind of
Bingo,
exists
bingo.
in
Mad
Legends of
Max.
Alzu.
Okay, cool.
There's totally,
So how does this all start?
Yeah, yeah. Walk
So it
us through.
starts by me telling you.
Okay.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
No.
Oh my gosh.
Wait. Yes.
Oh, I don't know. Hang on. Hold up.
Get hard first.
Woo! Get hard fast. That's my catchphrase. I just look down and I go, get hard fast. And then I fucking bone up.
So the party finds themselves sitting. Generally, by the way, and if you can do this in post if you want to. I usually play like when we're playing the real game. I play the ambience of the places.
There
they're
will
in.
be sounds.
She is a sound wizard.
What's your boner sound going to be? Like,
What about?
And then
whoa.
I like what you just did. That could go.
That's
And
where
then
it goes back in.
So yeah, you do that and then oh. Yes.
I was thinking it would be like a rubber, like a balloon stretching. Like, you know, the sound of like a balloon stretching.
I'm just like walking fully big, guys.
Those
You're
are
like
good.
really doing some noises. I'm impressed with you.
guys.
Okay,
Ryan.
so wait. How about we don't add them? How about Ryan just does them?
Ryan will
when
do
we
some
say
voice
so?
acting.
Yeah, we'll do them live.
Indeed.
who's
Excellent.
the guy that would used to do that? That famous guy who did all those noises.
Bob
And-
Saget.
Oh, from Police Academy?
Yeah.
Kyle. I think his name was
Yeah,
Kyle.
Kyle.
Wait, was it?
Do just like Kyle.
Kyle.
You're a modern day Kyle.
Yes.
Timson.
You are just like Kyle. I
Okay,
love
so
that about
every
you.
sound effect you hear in this episode will have been made by Ryan's mouth.
Anyone. Especially that flute you hear right now. This is crazy.
That's actually how it leaves sound.
That sounds racist, that sound, doesn't it? That sounds like the sound of racism.
An alien
that
would
weird
say that.
whistle.
That's a total
That-
alien.
Whoa.
It just sounds like an old
Okay,
man.
What if I add a buzz?
Now we're getting alien with it. Yeah, I like that.
Okay, let's get on our journey before.
You sound like a
Right.
theremin. Do you know guys a theremin?
Yes,
I
we know.
swallowed one as a child, and that's how I can do that.
a Theraflu.
Interesting.
I think you had.
Oh, you had Theraflu.
I had
Theraflu.
Theraflu.
yeah.
Yep.
Coronavirus. All right. Here we go. Let's do it.
Okay, so the party, you all find yourselves sitting outside a wooden cabin in a thick
I'm squatting.
pine forest. You're on the border of a small town. The town's name is Elmdru, in the realm of Rendarion, the southernmost country on the continent of Alnia, here on the great world of Auzu. Sitting across from you is actually the chief magistrate of the town, Imala, who happens to be a Chimerian as well. She is a half ram, half human.
That's like me.
That's one of your people.
Sparks are flying already.
You guys are no. Everything's all groovy. You guys are at the table with Imala sharing drinks. And
I mean,
she-
sexual sparks.
Yeah.
Oh.
She's ramming it home.
Well, I might do my fireball thing. You know what I'm saying? But it's we'll see.
Totally.
And Imala has something to say to you guys. So she looks at all of you as you're all drinking. You're all catching up, and she's like, "Yes. I'm glad you all could make it here. You see, lately we've been having terrible issues with a lot of theft in the township here. And as the magistrate of some 70 years, I've never really run into any amount of problems this high. I'm a little bit short-handed, actually, around right now. We're
Is
currently...
that a slight against my people?
What?
Short-handed. We are quite capable, my friend.
I don't know what you're talking
Okay,
about.
fair enough. We'll let that pass.
None shall pass.
Sparks fly from your eyebrows.
I cast Sparksfly.
But yes, we've been having issues with the borders of the realm lately, and so much of my staff are out and about. So, I got your recommendation from a very drunken,
Indeed.
a very unreliable source, but I think we might be able to use you.
We are the friends hard friending.
We are the friends.
Heaviest. That's not my
Do we all
character.
talk
I was doing.
Are we all going to talk?
Are you making fun of me?
I'm more like this.
Hey, mister.
Hi.
Yeah.
That's absolutely perfect.
Thank you.
Your meerkat is spot on.
Nora's got a bunch of quirks.
Apologies.
So, I talk like this, but when my dick gets big, it's a
Then
different
it's a little
story,
different.
y'all.
Okay, so it's not
Hey, y'all.
big. It's a small dick, right?
Well,
That's
right
like
now it's
I feel like
soft.
that's a warning to
It's
the group,
just
to your
soft.
allies. It's like, hey guys, I'm a
Yeah. So then you know what's about to go down. Okay.
or up.
So, if you could do me a favor, it would be much obliged. If you could get to the root of this theft problem. We think the only thing that we know for sure that has in common that has been stolen is that all the objects are metallic, and we think most of them are shiny. So we're not sure why someone would want a bunch of shiny things.
Are they of any great value?
Squirrels.
Yes. Squirrels?
Squirrels.
Squirrels. Have you ever asked a German to say squirrel? Never mind.
Love it.
I don't know what you're
I love this
talking
guy.
about.
I love this guy.
gnome
He's
is
great.
good, yeah.
Yeah. Good gnome.
We know that
Genau.
wherever they're being taken, they're being held here deeper in the woods ahead of us here. And these, one thing you should know, my accent kind of changes from time to time, but
As a
I
magistrate,
think that's
you must
going to
adapt
be
to
a
the situation.
flaw, a character trait, pardon, that
I
we all
think
have.
it's something in the air that
Yes.
affects
Oh,
our
yes.
very
A
vocal
vapor.
cords.
A
Indeed.
vapor.
absolutely.
What is this strange vapor?
If you go in the woods, I do give you a heads up. There's currently a massive hunt going on for a boko. Now, for people who are listening to our conversation, even though
Buy one, get one.
I don't think anyone's listening to this conversation, but just in case they are, because it's just us four sitting here at
Right.
this table
In this-
talking in the forest at this moment. But just in case someone's eavesdropping and really wants to know what a boko is a creature of the land. In this faraway, distant realm, there's a place called Earth, and on Earth, there's this thing called Pokemon. And Boko are essentially the same kind of concept as Pokemon. It can range from a literal little caterpillar all the way to a massive dragon the size of an entire world. And that is a Boko. So, Boko are the things...
We have come across quite a few of these creatures in our day. We are the adventurers.
Boko are literally
friendship adventure.
the creatures of the land.
Yes. Hard, heavy
I'm
friending,
sure the
friendship
minute you
adventure.
step away from this cabin into those woods, you'll probably encounter many Boko. And anyway, speaking of Boko, there is a large hunt going on for one with a very high bounty on its head. So just keep your eyes out because you might run into some headhunters that are looking for this bounty. And unfortunately, we being shorthanded, the only people looking for this bounty are people of ill repute. And
What kind of a boko are we looking for?
unfortunately, it's a shape-shifting boko called a kasara.
Typical.
Yes. This is why it's been very hard to find, and the bounty has gotten really high. It's a very hostile boko, known to take the shape and appearance of anything that you may recognize, and
be
then
this table?
lure you in, and then eat you, just like that. Yes. Terribly dangerous.
Sounds delicious.
But So keep your eyes out for that. I mean, obviously, that's hard to do. But what things you might run into, you might run into some bounty hunters out there, and
So
some
we
of them
team
might
up with
not
them?
be...
Do we have like a password to say like, hello, we are also adventurers out here in the woods?
Coco.
I would hope so, and I hope they
Loco.
respond generously to you.
Indeed.
But I've gotten reports that some are no better than petty criminals and cutthroats.
Well, I mean,
hopefully they don't.
I'm a fucking demon. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I don't judge people.
We don't
all right?
judge.
I see that you are, indeed. But
Don't look. My eyes are up here.
Yeah, what
so,
else do you see?
Yeah.
Because you're staring.
really,
at the
and it's been a whole
ding-dong.
time you've been
I
talking.
am
Actually,
half getting
so it's a little
bigger.
bit.
It's
And
yeah.
yet he won't look
I
me
like
in the
to be
mustache.
watched.
to be fair, I am half ram, and my pupils are horizontal. So you think I'm looking down, but I'm actually looking straight.
That's convenient.
That is.
Isn't that convenient?
yeah,
I
you
always
can just
say
always
that
look,
too.
yeah.
Never trusted a square pupil animal. I think they're from another planet, personally.
Yeah. Thank you.
Goats, octopi, no thank you.
No.
No thank you. They can eat literally anything, become anything. Intelligent little critters that live for 10
Become
days.
anything interesting.
Well,
Take on rams.
Well, the octopi more or
Oh,
less.
okay.
I mean,
Okay. So you're more just focused on octopi.
They terrify me.
Okay.
Absolutely.
That's about it for me.
yes.
That being said, if you
Okay,
can
rude.
find the source of this theft, we have a handsome reward in store for you.
Ooh, I'm a handsome. I'm
Oh,
the handsome.
yes,
He is
very
actually-
handsome.
So
yeah.
is the reward me?
Well, I mean, if you look at our group, there really isn't one that is very handsome, so he is the handsomest
The handsome.
of the
Well,
four
I
of
mean,
us.
speak for yourself.
I don't like
You
the
sometimes
red.
gotta throw him a bone.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
I get it.
don't literally.
I'll
though.
throw him a bone.
Don't.
I'll throw him a bone.
Why are you guys whispering?
Don't worry about it.
Nothing. It's no big deal. Have you seen how small his legs are, though? It's
so tiny.
crazy.
It's-
It's
what?
so embarrassing.
Hey, what?
I'm into it though. Is that fucked up? I'm in a gnome. I'm a
I mean, it's a
gnome.
little bit, but
What?
it makes sense.
How
yeah.
old are you?
14.
Oh,
It's unfortunate.
that is very unfortunate.
Yeah. So what do we do? Should we go? You guys want to get this fucking
Let's fucking go get
Poco?
this thing, yes.
Go
You know what's fun
Go
is
Boco.
I think we could go look
nuts.
for the shiny objects, and then maybe on the way we'll run into the Bocos,
That's actually a genius plan.
right?
Yeah, I think that's great.
I think
We don't know.
I'm
we don't have any
totally-
leads on the shiny.
Can
objects.
we sidebar? Young man.
Actually, it's a woman, and she's old as
you're
fuck.
Pangabong. You're with us. No, the goat fucker.
Are you speaking to Pangabon?
I'm talking to the
Bonbon,
damn
baby.
square-eyed.
Are you talking to the Ram
Yeah,
Camarian?
Yeah.
All right, Ram Camarian here.
If you could,
Just change.
Righto.
if you could
Good eye, mate.
bugger off for a bit so we
That's
can
not
talk
a
privately
knife.
as a group, that'd be appreciated. We will take the job. Is there any payment
Job
up
taken.
front?
I can give each of you
Good question.
one
You can tell he's a
shiny
pro.
acorn.
Is it very shiny? Would it perchance count as a shiny metal that would attract the eye? Of
It might attract the very thieves that are stealing our shiny objects.
Give me that fucking.
If I were to rub the acorn, would a genie come out and I could make 3 wishes?
Let us try.
You can try.
What if we rub our acorns together?
I would like to.
I unfortunately have goat hooves, so I can't
cast
rub them.
rub acorns. Okay, and so
You
we all
fail.
roll.
For rubbing the acorn that
Yes.
the ram hands you,
Yes.
you do not need to roll because you can just do that on your own.
Okay, I'm rubbing it, and I'm still rubbing it.
As
Maybe
you
rubbing
rub
it
the
too
From the
long.
acorn,
hand gestures, I imagine
People
you
are
think this
saying stop
acorn
rubbing.
is huge.
you feel a slight
I have really
warmth,
small hand.
and you realize there's something called friction.
Okay, well that
Should
doesn't
I-
sound
As
promising.
As an engineer, I'm very familiar with this science. I can explain it at a later date.
Yes, I thought you were going to say at length, and I'm glad you said later date.
I attached 2 of the shiny acorns to the very end of my long mustachio.
Ooh,
Your 3-foot mustache.
Your bait.
Well, it's 3 feet, so it's like a foot and a half that way, foot and a half that way.
Oh, okay.
Right? I mean, if we were
No, I get
to
it.
talk about it mathematically, as
Yes,
one
yes, of
would
course,
if they were an
of
engineer.
course, of
Indeed.
course,
Yes.
But yes, at this point, the ram says, very good, and heads on back towards town where they must do their magistrate duties.
Excellent. I imagine we're well provisioned for this journey.
Yeah, you guys have some, you're a traveling mercenary band, so you
I'm
guys
like, let's
are-
just get in this fucking forest, man.
Right? Oh, you're right.
I'm
Well, we're
ready.
already in
You
the
got
bloody
some
forest.
rations, you guys
You
are...
are
trying to
hard
find these-
for action,
Yes,
and I
I'm ready to
feel
go.
your demon rage. Let's run. Ray, we run off. Indeed.
a little bit deeper even. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa. Uh-oh.
I get nervous, and also my nipples get a little hard.
It's just semi right now.
Okay.
Would it help if I did my freeze spell to bring it down?
Actually,
Yes,
yes,
actually,
that may be
cool
good
that
because
blood.
it's it gets dangerous.
I'd like to use frost. What's it called? Frost spike.
Ooh, that's gonna be a prickly
Because sometimes
situation.
I can't control it.
It'd be weird if it got bigger from
You're going to
frost
want to
spike.
roll that.
Okay.
What are you casting Frostspike on?
On my
This
dick
penis
because
over
it's
here.
Just like a
starting
half-
to get
like a
really
half
large, and he
frostbite
just wants
just
to
to cool it-
cool it
just
down
to
because
cool
I'm
it
starting to get
down.
really fucking.
It's not good for team
amped up
unity.
now, and
It's
it's
not-
actually
yeah.
it's growing. You know,
Okay,
so
actually,
like I just
before you even roll,
Her voice is
God,
something
so
twice
damn
as
it.
low.
you have the ability, without even casting Frostbite, if you're willing to touch the penis, you can cool it down.
Nope.
So you have-
no,
I'm
I
shocked.
I would
Alright,
love it
good.
if he would
He's
touch it.
casting.
I want
actually
touch my
also
dick,
in-
please.
roll
Why
asking
won't you
with
do
Touch
it?
me.
14 again. 14.
What do you roll, right?
The 5.
Oh, he
Two
crushed
Well, I
it.
thought that
Okay,
was the
perfect.
number,
So you-
and I thought, what does it mean? Because I don't know.
So what
How
happened?
many laps
So you
around the
successfully
sun?
casted Frostspike, and you
Alright.
shoot this like little bolt of ice
Yeah.
at this penis. Was the penis overheating? Did I miss
It
that?
was just getting
It was just getting hot
excited.
and angry.
Yeah.
It was
to
getting really
cool
hard,
it
and I was
down.
just,
Like, you know,
and it's I'm a hothead, down there, and so then I get really
There's the voice
upset,
I'm familiar and,
you know?
and comfortable with.
Yeah,
Excellent.
so this warm,
okay.
All right.
Good. Right.
I think that we're ready
vibrating
for an
penis
adventure.
starts to cool off and chill.
Good.
a bit.
Okay. Yeah.
So this is nice to know
Nice.
that in the future, if your penis gets out of control,
But she
Yeah.
doesn't want
I know the secret. Which
Well, there was
is-
also another secret where you could have just touched it, and we wouldn't have had to roll for it because it was something horrible could have
Well,
happened.
we don't know what happens if I touch it. That might be a different thing.
with
He
those
said-
big strong arms.
He said it just gets
Get out of there,
Exactly.
you
That's what I'm
gorilla.
saying. It might get
Gorilla grip. I've
Bigger.
seen those arms rip through a 5
Requires some
inch
trust, though,
thick
to touch another.
bamboo.
we would have to build that relationship.
Okay. Well, I feel like
Because I've been hurt
We're-
before. A lot of people make fun of these arms, and I'm not going to just touch your
But
penis.
that's-
it's the
But
arms
isn't
they
that
make
what-
fun of because
that's-
I feel like well,
when
hang
I'm
on.
with the meerkats, they make fun of the
legs,
arms.
right?
I like the legs.
Okay.
Legs
Okay.
are fine when I'm with meerkats.
Yes. And or gnomes. The gnomes.
Yeah.
The gnomes probably, we relate on the legs.
It's about same.
Pangerbon
Our
agrees.
hips are
We say as we walk deeper into the forest.
into the forest.
Okay,
we have
we're-
this conversation.
Yeah. Because you walk, you got to talk, you got to have fellowship with your friends.
Oh, look at that kookaburra going by.
Oh my god, I feel like I'm at Rainforest Cafe. Is there a Rainforest Cafe in this world?
There is, but it's on the other side of town. And they
I'm
have
rolling
really
that we
shit
go to
coffee.
Rainforest Cafe to
Roll.
get nachos.
Roll.
Go for it.
Okay,
Okay.
because I'd really like to do that. Which
So
one
roll a D100.
is that? This
The
one?
other two.
So the other two
Okay.
together, and pick which one's your tens, which one's
Oh,
your
okay. This is my tens.
Green.
Okay.
Thunder.
Should the glitter? Oh my god! See, I'm not good at making decisions. It's good
Roll.
that die are doing it.
Well-
So one cool thing about Legends of Azu is players are often world building as they roll. So right now, if your roll is high enough, I am willing to create the idea
Oh my God.
that Rainforest Cafe literally exists
Oh my
in this
God.
universe.
As
This
it
is
does
so
here.
exciting.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh my gosh!
No pressure.
you guys, because I really want those nachos, and I'm gonna get a side of jalapenos extra too on top. Okay, and maybe
And like-
an extra size sour cream.
And
I'm
as
going
soon as they
crazy.
come, you're just going to look at us and be like, those are nachos.
Exactly. That's why I want to order
I
them.
feel it. I feel it.
It's crazy. All right, here I go. Here I go. Here I go.
That seems bad.
23.
That seems low.
Not even a quarter of percentage.
So as you rack your mind, you're like, man, Rainforest Cafe. Oh, there is that one restaurant in town. It's like the swamp,
Dry.
the swamp
Desert.
place you can eat. That's the actual trademark name, the swamp place you can eat.
Okay.
And you think about it, and there's like all these like really bad
It's mostly
they're like
soups. And they get in-
semi-mechanical creatures that like kind of pop out of the swamp,
Yeah,
but they're always
yeah.
kind of broken.
Yeah.
And they like they shoot out kind of like this like weird like swamp residue on your food sometimes, and you're like ooh. And like the servers there are like really kind of like you can clearly tell they kind of hate themselves and don't
Right.
want to work there.
So they're just servers. Yeah.
Classic serve.
Classic.
And I think
100%.
as you rack your mind, you remember that as a child, it was really good. And maybe you thought of it as like this thing called Rainforest Cafe. But the reality, unfortunately, is that it's like this like swamp place you can eat.
This is very political. This program.
No, it's not.
all
Build
right.
that swamp.
So
I roll to build a
that is
small
an
swamp.
option if you guys want. If you are
Well, I
if
would
you
be
want to visit the
interested in
swamp place you can
harboring
eat.
some of the mechanical little failures of servitude, but I think I have enough gears and tinkerings to carry on with the
So
adventure.
we'll just continue through the forest
great.
with no nachos. I mean,
Great.
it's just like okay.
Well, we don't know that they had nachos.
I mean, they had fucking.
Yeah, you
nachos.
know they had nachos,
Yeah,
Brian.
they
Come
were
on.
so good.
I guess.
I'm gonna roll to see if I know what nachos are. 14. I'm pretty sure nachos are chili flakes dipped in salt that a slug has
Yes.
dragged itself over.
right.
So yeah, that's not correct.
I don't
but
really want that
Yeah.
because then, like, part of the slug, as in the salt residue, it is losing itself into it.
slugs aren't salty.
No, but
Oh, I thought you were saying the slug made it salty.
no.
with its
The,
body.
the slug went over the salt.
Oh, and then it
its
crispied
body,
up.
It just started bibble fubbling.
Okay, bibble fubbling.
All right, I'll lead the expedition
Excellent.
into
Thank
the
you.
forest.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
This little fucking thing
Because the
is
cool
with these
thing
big
about
arms.
me
How
is
does
I
he
have
even
these
walk?
big ass arms. I can kind of
Do you
swing
walk
from
on your
branch
hands?
to branch.
Oh.
I feel like in the forest he is advantageous.
This is
Okay.
my domain, mother effers.
Okay.
I'm just swinging around.
Yeah.
Do you want me to go check up high and I can see if I see this big fucking
Oh yeah, that would be a
thing?
thing. That
How
would be a good
big are you?
idea.
Can I crawl on your back? Maybe go for a little glide?
I'm only big arms.
Can I get on your back too?
Yeah, can we just get on your back?
Can we both get on
The
your
answer is no.
Ah, okay.
All
fair.
right.
I didn't even have to
I
roll
get it.
for
Okay,
that.
cool.
It's
I get
just
it.
a no.
Fine.
Just a solid no.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm going to climb up this
Climbing up
pine
there, you
tree.
crazy monkey man with those sexy little legs.
All right. He's up the tree.
You're
Up
making
these-
me uncomfortable.
Does he? Does
Climb
he?
up this evergreen pine tree.
Does
Okay, I'm
he
climbing.
then roll to see if he sees something, or how do we do
Yeah.
it?
So you're giving me a look. What are you looking for?
Perception.
I'm looking
Boko.
for any sign of Boko, I guess.
Yeah.
Or the
Shinies.
criminals, the criminal
Criminals.
band.
As he's crawling
Perfect.
up there,
So
I
you
toss him
roll
an
a
acorn.
D100. So the 2d10s.
Oh yeah.
To
Yeah.
shimmer shammer.
Just
Okay.
like yeah.
He
and then
tosses it.
just choose one to be your 10s.
We
and one
know
to be your
what's up.
We this fucking
Okay,
people.
my 10 will
He
be
drops
white.
the acorn.
Okay.
I
Great.
pick it off the
Typical.
ground.
Yeah.
Typical.
We eat it.
With those big
49.
Ryan, what's his
Love it.
perception?
Oh, that would be a 12, my friend.
Okay. So over 50. Not too shabs.
Crushing it.
That's good.
I mean, it's middle road.
You rolled a
Average.
61.
Right there. America.
61 out of 100 is not too bad.
Okay, I'll take it.
Yeah.
I mean,
great.
my English teacher said differently.
Was that your character or who was that?
That was both.
I'm allowed to
That was the
have.
human.
I'm
That was
a
the
demon,
human
but
that took-
sometimes I have fun. Okay, that's why I get so fucking mad.
Whoa,
no, that-
Is that
Holy
motherfuckers?
I just put my little gnome hands on it, and it doesn't help. I don't have magic. Christ. I just tickle it with
Strangle it with your mustache.
Just a little bit.
You can tickle it.
I tickle it with the mustache. Excellent. Her voice has returned to
All right.
a safe.
Cool. So you saw?
Meanwhile, I don't know.
Did he see something?
He does. So this is information
Only.
only. Hold on. I'm really bad at remembering these things.
his name
that
is
booty doo.
Hortus.
That booty doo.
What does
Hortus
that booty
sees.
do?
And booty doo, you see as you climb up to the top of this pine tree and you're looking out over. It's a nice clear day, blue sky shining above down on this forest. Great, decent weather today. Very nice and sunny, and you can see that there is a clearing up ahead in the forest, and you can also hear some sounds coming from there. You hear the sounds that kind of sound something like this. It's like,
Whoa.
That sounds like East Texas.
That doesn't sound like.
I ain't gonna lie.
That sounds like
That's where I
When
learned
you
how
hear
to do my
that, you going
mustache
hog
this way.
hunting. Y'all feel me?
Yeah.
You
that
better
sounds
get
like
your
when
gun.
Old Yeller gets attacked by those boars.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. You want to watch out for that.
Oh,
Really sad.
that was a terrible moment for cinema.
and unfortunately, you don't see anything necessarily gleaming or shining, but it gives it's definitely something that kind of piques your interest. This
I am interested, mostly by the sounds, actually.
Oh, yeah.
What do you see, my friend?
It's more about what I can hear.
Meerkat's sense of hearing is impeccable.
I can hear.
I hear something in the distance.
Oh!
It sounds like this.
Oh, that sounds like the mighty Kachawa.
I think you're right. Governor.
Shall we go in that direction?
I say we
Don't
go.
say erection now. You know.
Oh, Christ!
Somebody say erection. Direction.
Direction!
Direction.
Direction!
Direction.
Okay. All right. Cool. Great.
Okay.
Pardon me.
Okay.
So we're going?
Let us head in that direction.
Mm-hmm.
Post haste.
Hold up.
Watch it with the direction.
A lot of erection talk from you.
In that area, over there.
Are we going to head that way? We'll head that way.
Yes, we
Over
shall.
that way.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Hortus, knowing the direction, leads the party.
Excellent.
Hell yeah, I like that.
Yeah. I like to look
It's
at him from
actually
behind. Really
hard
like how
for
he,
him to lead with such tiny legs, but he's doing
Well,
a
it's
great
weird.
job.
I'm in this
Swinging.
group with
He's
tiny
swinging.
legged people.
He's got his gorilla arms. He's in his
I feel
element.
like you just stop and look at the roses a lot. Just
Yeah, I
think
do. I
about
just
how
I'm
you
in the moment.
You're like, is this the one that I'll fall in
I'm
love
very
with?
present.
Am I going to be in love with this tree?
Yeah.
Oh, they still have only made it 3 feet. Okay,
Yeah.
I can take that in a step.
And Pangerbon's in the back. She's very quiet. She's bringing up
yeah.
You probably forgot she's there.
Pangerbon.
Hello.
Do we even need Pangerbon? You guys have so much chemistry. Like maybe we can just scrap Pangerbon.
No, we-
Well,
she might
she
come
may
in
need
handy.
to, and
She might
we
just
may
show
want to
up.
kill her off somehow.
Is she
You know what I mean?
delicious? Wait, she's my niece. For Christ's sake,
she's your name.
she's a
I
little
don't know about
slow.
the gnome culture, but are you guys cannibals? And it seems like a bit incestuous.
I mean,
also,
any port in a storm, but
Oh my.
is that not a thing? That,
are you still swinging up there?
Yeah.
Of course. I'm
Okay,
leading.
all right.
I'm leading this.
Really?
bitch.
Your
Okay,
father is
so-
a meerkat. Your mother
so
is
have-
a gorilla, and you're looking at me, dirty.
Freak.
Interesting.
I'm leading. I'm not looking at anyone. I'm looking ahead.
and we are.
Oh,
looking.
have we come to the clearing?
So as you guys approach,
Oh my
the
God, somebody
clearing,
say come.
You start to hear these sounds that Hortus was referring to.
I am straight up a coward. So
Perfect. So you give me a courage check.
45.
What does that mean?
What does that mean?
Was that with your modifier added?
My courage is 10.
Okay. So over 50.
Nice.
54, right?
I feel like it shouldn't be a 10, but I just
Still
rolled
really
like a demon.
hurting from that rainforest cafe thing, you know?
I think
like-
you gotta forget about that.
You mean
man.
the swamp
As
place
we
you
were
can eat?
walking, I grabbed
hurts.
a bit of chili flake, some salt from my pouch, and a slug, and I hand it to you.
Aw.
And say, here, some nachos.
I slap it out of your hands
Whoa.
and say, "How dare you? How fucking dare you? You know that a slug killed my mom."
I mean, but I thought ingesting it, then you would gain its power. I don't know how it works in your world. Demons are a mystery.
I forgot about these noises, though.
Oh, right, yes.
Oh
Well,
yeah.
the good
Getting
thing
closer.
is Norbert at least didn't fail his courage check, his self-imposed courage check, which is amazing. He for a second you see like sweat just profusely pouring down his
Sounds
gnome
that are
face,
loud, and I'm nervous.
dripping off his 3-foot mustache, and he kind of backs away. But then he manages to summon some inner courage
I'm with a fucking demon and a gorilla, dude.
and steps back forward. And
So that's all he
you
does.
guys
He
see
just
that?
steps backwards and
he
forwards.
steps back
one step-
and forth. That's all
All
that
right,
happened for
we're
that.
back in it. It's
But
cool,
the
it's cool, it's
mental
cool, we're cool.
turmoil that went through
Yes,
Norbert's mind
and we appreciate it.
is of the highest proportion.
I peed a little.
I
You see a
think
small
that I need
droplet
to.
of urine.
I think I need to check it out because I'm the strong one here. So
Oh,
Excellent.
good.
I'm gonna look into this clearing and see what I can see. I'm going to slowly, stealthily creep. And now it's hard when your dick's dragging on the fucking ground. But I take my dick, I whip it around my neck,
You're telling me, sister.
wrap it
So
around.
that sounds
Only
like
3
a
feet
stealth
tall,
check
so
for
it's
me.
not that much of a
So if
fall.
you want to roll D100, and then Ryan just add her stealth modifier to
Yep.
whatever she rolls.
All right, here I go. I'm creeping in.
She's creeping. Creep, crop, croop.
Not good.
Uh-oh.
It's a low number.
Is it
2 low numbers.
22
Yeah.
plus 5.
27, y'all. Okay, so
Should we allow, do you think we should allow fate for here? So,
But it's a 22 if she flipped it.
well, she could re-roll.
Oh, reroll. Yeah.
you can re-roll.
In the offhand case that there are any super nerdy listeners, you might be wondering, well, D100, that's a very high variable of roll every time. But there's a lot of rules in LOA that allow for re-rolls and dice manipulation through a system called Fate.
Magic.
And I think to make things more fun for tonight's session. So every time you play a game session, a player has 3 guaranteed uses of Fate. You can use Fate once to re-roll a D100. You can use it to swap the tens and ones number. So if you roll like a 19, you
Or
can swap
not
it to a 91.
22.
Love
Very
that.
powerful.
It's not going to work for that
Use
one.
my fate to swap them because I like pink better.
I like
to live
2
dangerously.
over 2. And then the other one, you can swap a D20 roll. So
If you
it
would
really
like
comes down to are you comfortable with this stealth roll, or are you really concerned you want to
What are you
fade
just a
and roll
total
higher?
badass?
Are we
monster,
guys
you
ready
know?
to fight? Because
I'm
I
ready
feel
to
like I'm
fuck
ready for
someone
some
up.
motherfucking
Okay.
action.
All right.
You know what I'm
So we'll
saying?
sit.
Like my
Sit.
fucking dick is ready to fucking explode.
It's getting deeper. Oh, Christ.
So she rolled like a 30-something, right? Is there a modifier?
27.
27.
Oh, it's a low stealth
Yeah.
modifier too. Oh, wow. Yeah.
Well, I'm so big and my
She
dick is
don't
so
have
big,
to be
it's
stealthy
like-
when she's that big of a
Yeah, yeah,
badass.
yeah.
So as you approach, you step on this really loud fallen branch. It's just like straight out of one of those like
Yeah,
straight out like a horror movie. Where it's like and it's, whoa, what's
Yeah.
that? How did they make that much sound? That's weird. And you see before you there is this kind of like pig-like creature that's making this terrible sound, and it's being all wrapped up by a bunch of really weird white gooey stuff that's being like
Okay.
sprayed all over, and it's coming
Well, it's
from
getting me hard, so it's good.
Oh no.
Keep on explaining it. Describe
it's
it.
coming-
Describe it more.
Oh, it's coming. Oh my goodness.
Oh, God.
It's coming from the
It's coming.
snout of this large furry creature that's about the size of a small horse. It has a long head and a snout similar to an anteater. And its mouth is dripping
Anteater.
with like saliva.
Only
And the
ants.
saliva
Oh,
is like
European
all
of that.
over its fur. It's all like wrapped up about it. And from its snout is like this copious
Yeah, baby.
amount of saliva that's
Yeah,
like
baby.
completely trapped this like pig that's squealing. And a fun thing.
This
So
is
you
all
guys,
very fun. I
This has
think,
been
so
fun.
I'm
Yes,
really
I
loving
enjoy.
it.
so in this world,
Is that
there are
saliva seasoning? That is swine.
you guys don't have one currently, but one thing that's a common thing in Legends of Aozu is you guys do know Pokemon a little bit, I think, right?
Pokedex.
I
No, they
just
know
know-
nothing. They know
they
they
know
exist.
very little.
I know there's a
Lee, we
Pokemon.
are the only.
So in Pokemon, there's this thing called a Pokedex, and it's like this mechanical thing you hold up in front of like a Pokemon, and
What's that?
And it tells
Oh,
you
that's a
what the
Blastoise.
Pokemon is. And in our world, there's a similar thing. It's called a Bokodex, and the Bokodex is this magically
we have one.
embound tome, excuse me. And the tome, you can hold it up, and as long as you can get some blood or saliva from the Boko, it'll tell you everything you want to know about that Boko.
Well, this fucking thing's dripping wet, so I think we're gonna get a plenty of fucking
Yeah.
moisture.
So
on
I
this
think-
Bokodex.
I think as you whip out your Bokodex that you just started with, a few of the drops of saliva fall on it, and the Bokodex says, Snuffluff. The Snuffluff is a fascinating Boko that can actively choose to secrete such a copious amount of sticky saliva to ward off enemies that there is no current understanding of how it can produce the volume currently on record.
Well, I know how. I mean, I could tell you a couple ways that you
Mostly
you
demonology.
just really got to get in
Or
there.
engineering. Its saliva
get in
glands
there,
must be
you
huge.
So you broke a stick,
Yeah.
and did they?
When we
did
found
they-
a-
The
Find you?
Snuffluff is now looking in her direction, but has not yet done anything.
Because it's got a goddamn pig in its mouth.
It's got a pig trapped to a tree with its saliva. And
Oh, so it's like spider webbing.
Yes.
Spit.
And
Skeet,
it's
skeet.
kind of just staring. It hasn't started spraying yet, but you can just see saliva just dripping off all these pine needles in this clearing. Just like it looks thick and wet and strange.
I build a wall around us.
I love
You're
this.
already out there, right?
Yeah.
You got this. You got this.
I've got
I
it.
say from behind my wall.
Got it because I want it. You know what I'm saying?
No, I do.
So do you want to build the wall in front of the cock crusher?
I don't want to impede the steed.
So
Hell yeah!
I shall let her do him. It's they
heed
do
the
them
steed,
thing.
baby.
Yeah,
That's what they say.
yeah.
So you would like to build the wall behind cock crusher?
We are on the other
Yeah,
side
I'll
of the
be
wall.
on the safe
Yeah.
You and
side.
Hortus.
And I put a cool
And
little
Piggerbon.
ledge for us to like just nimbly bimbly just chill. Like there's one that's only. Well, we're both the same height, so yeah, just a ledge.
All right, give me that.
You guys
D10
got like a
roll.
little setup in
did.
there, maybe like
Oh,
a
it was
TV
good.
or a
Seven.
couch
Yeah,
or something?
excellent.
Do you or like some beanbags, maybe?
Can I put beanbags in it?
Some beanbags?
What was your D10 roll?
7.
You can have one beanbag.
I take the
all
beanbag.
right.
It's made of the ground.
Actually,
Because
I'm kind of into you, and you're 14. I feel like 14-year-olds really enjoy beanbags. So
we live there. We love
Love a
enjoy.
beanbag.
Have you ever?
Thank you.
What are they called? The big seat, big love. What are those?
a love sack.
Love-
You definitely
love
didn't
sack.
get one
But
of
you don't
those.
want to just put an age on things. 'Cause I fucking love beanbags.
9 would've got
I
you.
You know
also,
what?
It's for the
They're
young
just
and the
fun,
young at
right? You
heart.
sink right in. You get
I want
really
one of those
comfortable.
chairs that's like a zero gravity chair. It's like a space
Oh my
chair.
god!
Have you seen those?
Same.
Yes, I do one of those actually instead.
Well, I already
it's-
kind of
All right,
like
beanbag
this.
it is.
I
All
liked
right,
it.
God damn
I
it,
was
let's
already.
like-
There's
There
no
is
right
no
line.
retro action.
It's the one thing in tabletop RPGs you can never go back on what you say.
Yeah, good because
my
I'm
God.
already nestled in this
Well, I
thing.
like
My booty
sail.
do
like.
doing down there.
Getting your duty all over that.
Excellent.
So it's just me and this.
So what are you
fucking,
gonna do?
Pig fucker.
We're cheering you on.
So it's
got it!
it's just kind of staring you down.
Yeah.
It's kind of like pacing a little bit. It seems more afraid of you than it wants to charge you.
Right. Well, she's a fucking demon.
You are
Naturally
terrifying.
scary. Yeah.
You gotta kill it. You
And
gotta
it's
kill it,
kind of
though.
just like kind of watching you. seeing
So
what
I
you're
got
gonna
a
do.
Pokédex. Do I got a fucking ball?
Bokodex.
I got a
And
you have a
Boki
Boka
ball.
ball?
I got a Boka fucking
There is
thing.
no Boko balls in
They
this
ain't no
world.
Boka balls. All right. What about Bocce ball?
There's no bocce
Dude,
ball.
Use your-
I actually have a bocce ball set in my inventory.
Oh, he got it written down there.
Don't worry. We're playing up on a safe wall.
But it's behind a
without
wall,
being
so unfortunately it's
Wait,
not
use your
available to
dick.
cock crusher.
Use your big ding.
Wait,
Well, there is something
can I
about
do
my
a
dick that I
perception
didn't-
and see if it means us any harm?
Yeah, absolutely.
This will determine what I do with my dick because there is something else I could do with my
guess
dick
I should-
that I didn't
79 plus,
tell you guys.
12.
So as you peer over the wall, setting your bocce ball down,
Right.
You stare at, you see cock crusher and the snuffluff kind of squaring off, and you see that the snuffluff looks like it's kind of like terrified and kind of backed in a corner.
Oh.
And as you look, you can see like that the pig creature thing that it's got trapped to, it has like crazy huge tusks, and it's kind of like got like bloodshot eyes, and there's like blood coming out of its
So
mouth.
he's the dick.
Oh my god!
That's the impression you get.
What a parallel this is to real life's
Interesting.
situation.
Just pigs.
Just, you know.
nothing but a bunch of pigs.
Yeah, I agree.
Yep,
100%. All right.
So I relay that advice to you. I let you know. That's the fucking asshole.
fucking
Leave
dick.
the poor thing alone.
my fucking dick gets enormous. It grows out and it fucking smashes that fucking pig up there on the wall to smithers. Explodes it.
Excellent. So,
I cast dick explosion. Angry, furious, dick.
Furious boner.
furious boner.
how many attacks does she have, right?
6.
She has 6 attacks.
Oh, 3.
Oh my
or
God.
5. 5.
No. She has a
Attacks.
strength of 5.
She has a strength of 5 and 5 attacks.
How does she have 5 attacks?
'Cause I leveled
Oh, she
her up.
starts with 3 and you level up both.
Yeah.
Hell fucking yeah. I don't know what that means, but it sounds fucking gnarly.
That means you're a fucking juggernaut, bud.
Hell
Don't worry.
yeah,
Go
brother.
fuck that dude up.
So that means you roll 5 d20s.
Fuck yes.
And
You'll need to borrow some of these. I hope they
Oh, yeah.
treat you well.
and
You have one? There.
so go ahead and roll 5 of them at one time, and we're seeing how many wounds you're inflicting on this pig creature.
This fucking thing out of the way here. I'm gonna fucking roll so hard. I'm gonna roll so
you're
hard.
already
all over
hard.
You. I'm gonna roll so hard for all
Madam,
you.
sir, you are
Watch
making me very uncomfortable.
Everyone watch me while I roll, okay? Because
We are.
oh, there went one. All right. Well, you guys know I'm not the best at fucking rolling.
I mean, who can
You
aim
got
with a thing like
16
that?
here.
And a
You got-
15 there, and then a 5 and a 1 and a 3.
was this a 3? I thought it was 11.
Oh, I think it was an 11. Yeah, 11. That's what I saw.
5 and that's 7?
Yeah. So, and what's her strength, Ryan? 5?
5.
Okay. So,
But
yeah.
when she's using her boner... Oh, also strength 5.
Let me consult the. Oh, yep. Just okay.
Yep. Also
So you deal 3 wounds, which is equivalent of 30 damage. Which at your current levels is a considerable amount of damage. You see you just see your dick just like just destroying this like back and forth. Is that how you imagine the attacks? You can describe them if you'd like to.
Yeah, just in and out, in and out.
Oh.
In and out, in and out.
in
not
and
an
out of the
attack.
guard,
So-
sliding in and out of the guard effortlessly.
No, it's just like
finding
boom,
the weak
boom,
points,
boom, you know?
penetrating.
So they're like
Really
they're,
slashing.
it's like slamming against
It's slamming
beating
it
it
so
up.
hard.
Copy.
And so, man.
I feel like, would you get a
I need a
bonus for being
cigarette.
in close to close combat? Because then you're just balls deep on that thing.
I'm balls deep.
And when you hear that clap,
When you hear that clap, you know I'm fucking coming, baby.
So as you do this, the snuffleup kind of makes its escape and leaves. And
Can I throw up gang signs with my mustache?
absolutely.
Oh.
And the pig creature
He
is
casts gang signs with his mustache.
still alive,
Snuffleup
but it's very
knows.
bloodied, and it's still pinned to this tree. So it's squealing in pain as you thrust it vicariously with your penis.
Let's make some pork
And,
fucking nachos.
Hell
and it's
yeah.
now like a bloody mess, but it's still alive.
Okay.
And
I'm coming down a little bit off this high. All right.
Yeah, I
Woo.
could tell.
Oh my God. Does anyone have a cigarette? Cigarette? Anybody? Anybody have one? A cigarette?
I don't.
I
don't
have
smoke.
a pipe because I'm a gnome, and it seems more fashionable.
You know what? I shouldn't share
Girl, I
off
can
that
get you
because
a cigarette,
coronavirus.
Also no herpes.
Yeah, exactly.
Gnome herpes.
We do.
Pangerbon reaches to the
I
ground.
have a bit of a cold sore.
and
Pangerbon, what's
she-
that? Bonbon.
Pangerbon's got. Oh yeah, she just fucking killed it. She rolls up. You see her take like certain selective grasses off the ground, and then puts like a little bit of like this weird like dust she's got from her like a little pouch, and then
crazy
she like
wildling
licks it, and then
gnome.
she lets like she takes a teardrop from her lynx and uses that to like wrap it.
Yeah.
And then she just ignites like a tiny little fire from her fingertips. I don't even know how she does that.
Well, maybe
Yeah.
we
And
call
then
on
she
our
lights
homie,
it,
just a little
and
spark,
she-
little fireball.
I could
She
light
puffs
it.
it?
Yeah.
I got fireballs.
She tries that, thinking it's going to be badass.
She thought it was gonna be cool.
Totally does not
She's
work.
a
It never
crazy
goes
lady.
how you
She
think
prays
it
to God
is.
to
Yeah.
She
don't
leans
exist.
over to you and she's like,
Yeah.
Could you get me real quick?"
Here you go.
She lights up a little one, and then she passes it to you.
Yeah. And I don't ask any questions. I just eat it.
You just eat it, the
Yeah.
whole thing.
So swallow it whole.
So you don't know what they do.
I guess that's how demons do.
Yeah. We don't need smoke. We're smoking all the time. You know what I'm saying?
That's fair.
So,
Interesting.
yeah, just eat it.
Well, I'm
and,
glad we went
tastes
through
great.
that process to
Well, yeah.
fucking give you a cigarette.
But I want it.
me
That's what I
a-
wanted
give me a
it for.
tea
I'm a
with it.
fucking idiot. So, like,
Is it Lacivon? Did I say that right?
Lascivion.
Lascivion. Lascivion, give me a D100 fortitude check.
Okay. I don't know what that means, but I'm going to give it to you,
it.
baby.
Just D100, and then Ryan will add the
oh,
modifier
this
for you.
one. Okay.
Very nice, very nice.
My rolls are
It's a
real.
0 on
It's
that
okay,
one.
don't worry.
That's a 30 plus 16, 46.
46?
Wow.
Okay. So the drugs start kicking in pretty quick.
Oh, now we're talking.
And
Whoa, man.
You know.
Hold up, man.
you're feeling
What
feeling
beaches
like
you serve?
Whoa, man.
if you took
you fucking
you're
the
like
coast?
stoned, but with kind of like that when you're stoned from like a mushroom kind of stone rather
Okay.
than like a weed kind of
So
stone.
like tripping.
So I'm like
fucking
tripping.
balls.
Little bit
But
of
does
trip.
it like make me have like a keener sense of perception about certain things? Maybe like I can see things that others
Oh
can't.
yeah,
Absolutely.
colors are fucking rad.
You feel a deep connection with nature. You get overwhelming sense of like empathy and love for the trees, the plants, Pangerbon, the giant lynx, and just kind of the creatures around you for a second.
It's interesting you just said Pangerbon and your links. Like it's interesting that specifically. What about my other two
Well,
friends?
she's
But it's interesting
because
yeah.
she's
Yeah.
the one who
nature. I'm of science.
you get the sense
Oh,
that
she
these
wants
people.
me.
Well, these people are like part of nature. Like
Okay.
this group, you
I mean,
can
I'm,
tell
I'm like half
they're-
nature, half other nature, but
Right.
whatever.
Yeah,
Cool.
You don't love me like
When
you
you look
love
at-
fucking Pangerbon.
when you look at Hortus, you get a sense of a
you
deep,
not as-
familiar connection, but
Wow.
a lot of confusion. Because
it's like,
Well,
coming
it's-
from
I like
Hortus.
those
that's
arms, like
not-
those
a lot
legs.
of
Yeah, those legs are right.
insecurity, maybe.
I love the
Yeah.
legs. I feel like we're on the opposite
So
side of the coin here.
freaking weird.
Hortus, in fact, if you want, tell us one of your most innermost insecurities about being Hortus, and she can actually sense this as she gazes upon you in her trip.
I mean, my biggest insecurity is that my arms don't fit really on my body.
Or is it that your body doesn't fit on your arm?
Yeah, but I
That's
feel
the
like
question,
more
Ryan,
that
isn't it?
because I
It's
feel
always the
more like
question.
a meerkat.
Of course
I
you
think.
do. I think
And these sometimes, I get out of control. These arms, oh, what are they doing? They're
with
strong.
these hands,
Yeah.
I couldn't hold on. No, never ending story.
Yeah,
Says,
man,
yeah,
I've
as you
seen
said.
it for sure. I just don't know if I'm going to be able to quote it on that level. I'm more of like a Falcor, like a Atreyu. That's kind of like like that sort of level with me. But I am tripping out right now, y'all. Like, oh my God. Like, is that a flying dog?
No, that's just me. I jumped off.
So when you ate it in one bite, actually Pangerbon looks at you and she goes, well, I hope you packed your bags because you're going on a trip. And that's just like as her voice drops as you're...
And I just fall backwards onto my own penis.
But you're still
backwards?
standing up.
It's a pillow.
Oh, so it's like a kickstand.
Yeah.
Oh, you're all the way
It's
down.
wrapped around his
It's
back
like a
behind my
prehensile
head,
penis.
man. It feels good. And I'm out, man.
Feels good.
I don't know if I can help you on your quest at this moment. I'm just going to trip a little bit.
We got to
and-
kill her.
Sleep well, my prince. What the fuck?
Wait, well, it's perfect.
That is a homie.
Well, at least I give
We
her
are
diarrhea because then she'll shit out the drugs.
Oh, my
genius.
God.
She gonna shit.
Shit.
Okay, so I roll these.
Yeah.
No,
Just
I
but you got to
cast-
say your catch. You got to say your
I feel
catchphrase,
like
though.
for a feat, can you just do it?
just give me a D100 and we'll just see
how much she shits.
efficient.
Okay, great.
How much?
Which one's your 10?
But you got to say your
This is my time.
I
your
think you're
catchphrase.
right.
He declared it earlier. His whites are his 10s.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, baby.
91. She shits out all the drugs.
That's amazing.
Oh my God!
So just this explosive diarrhea just comes erupting out of Cock Crusher's anus. And to give the viewers an idea, so Cock Crusher, is this large red demon squatting in this open...
Passed out on her pillow dick.
Oh, just passed out on a pillow
Oh,
dick.
just onto my.
You're still you're a muscular demon though, right? Because I'm imagining you as like what's his name?
I'm very
from-
lean though, too. You know
Very
what I'm saying?
lean.
So
It's
I'm not like
like an
it's like a
unintimidating
real
cut.
yeah. It's like a more 300 type of thing than
yeah.
like a
My arms
Schwarzenegger type
are
of
bigger
thing. You
than
know,
yours.
it's like real ripped.
So like
Yeah.
Brad Pitt and Troy.
Yes. Oh God, don't get me started on
Well,
Brad
again,
Pitt.
if
I'm not
you
gonna.
may-
I'm not even kidding y'all. I mean, that movie is shit, but Brad Pitt and Troy. Woo.
If I may, Tim Curry is extremely ripped as Lord of Darkness and Legend. So
God,
I think
you want to fuck Tim Curry so bad.
And
Why
his
don't you write him a
giant
letter?
knob.
I would only if he's dressed as the Lord of Darkness.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I mean,
So this
Well, I mean, that-
extremely
of course.
ripped, extremely muscular, intense looking demons just kind of squatting in this clearing. Just,
I thought you
let
were
it all
describing
go.
fucking Tim Curry. I
mean,
swear to God. When he's like this
we could
really
be.
Plotting in a
muscular-
field.
Norbert is into both equally. He's like, I don't know who Tim Curry is,
let's
but
be
I will
honest.
look him up with immediacy.
Tim Curry has this like incredible ability to take like a weird evil character and make them incredibly sexual.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I
like
agree.
in Clue.
Yeah.
Oh,
or
yeah.
like Pennywise.
My God,
when
actually,
he's like, oh,
every-
you want to come down here, baby?
He's also a fun fact for
Down
our
in this
listeners.
gutter.
If anyone's seen Fern Gully,
yeah.
Tim Curry is the voice of that muck, of like the evil
Oh, really?
muck
Yeah,
monster.
I knew that.
He's like toxic.
I saw
and
it
he's-
not that long ago.
He's incredible. He sings a song, "Toxic Love," and he makes the idea of
Remember the
burning
muck?
down the rainforest incredibly sexual,
That
and
was
like
such
in
a
a
good
very
really
good
man.
way.
It really was.
They don't make them like that anymore.
They
They
don't.
really don't.
They
They
really
just
don't.
keep remaking the same movie
The same
they made
dumb.
back
And I'm
then.
tired
Yeah.
of looking at that computer shit. I want to see some hand drawn
Yeah.
shit. Fox and the Hound.
Although they did do a lot of like just copying straight over. Like here's a princess running downstairs. Oh, it's the same one for 3 generations.
yeah.
But
yeah.
it's still magical.
But it's,
and
we grew up on it.
and the dresses are different, so that's nice.
The dress, yeah, the hair color sometimes,
Yep.
And
the hair
just
length.
the eye color they do.
Just those 3 things.
Oh yeah. The
I
personalities are pretty much, All right, so I
So-
shit out all my drugs.
So the
Like
good
maybe
news is
you
Cock
dreamt
Crusher-
about Disney on your trip.
Yes,
you
yes,
saw
definitely.
all the Disney movies.
In a span of a few minutes, Cockcrusher goes from ingesting a very powerful drug, then immediately releasing it through her bowels, and now is kind of like blinking out of a daze back into the normal realm.
I had a dream and you were there.
What was in the dream?
A whole new.
Someone was trying to kill me. Someone said he wanted to kill me, and I think
Well, that
it
wasn't
was
a dream.
you.
No,
that
that was-
wasn't a dream. I said but then I realized, oh no, I can just make you poop it out. I wanted to kill you to save you, really.
Because when you're tripping really hard, you just got to reset the battery.
Yeah. Well, I thought it was like that. It was a humane thing, like when your horse breaks its leg and you have to shoot it.
My dick is starting to get big again, and I may use it. And I'm thinking about it actually.
Well, here's the thing. Don't even think about it.
Roll for initiative.
I roll.
Why aren't you thankful?
Wait,
Why aren't you
I-
thankful? I
Are
got
you
you
two
to
trying
shit
to fight
the
each
drug?
other?
No,
Yes.
I don't want to fight.
Yes, I roll.
Listen, I saved your life.
I roll to impale.
Oh my goodness!
What's your name? again? Because I don't
What's my
remember.
name?
Yeah.
You better know my
Booty-doo.
name.
Hortus.
Hortus Booty-doo the Handsome.
I roll to impale booty.
Say my name.
So this is actually
Say my full name.
So this is actually the other die I gave you guys, the D20. So this is when you roll the D20
Okay.
because this is an agility check. So this is
Are we both
They're on
rolling?
either
you
side of
have
this
to
field.
roll
Okay.
Hortus. Even so, if you win Hortus, what you can do, well, just go ahead and roll, and then we'll see what
All
happens.
right.
I start making a side bet with
11. Is that what it is?
Wait, I need you to add their agilities. That
got
this is
11.
We
really
both got
matters here.
11s. We've got the same thing.
So it comes down to who has a higher agility.
They're the same.
They have the same agility.
Whoa.
I feel like it's just like,
and does it make us
So one of them
come
use a
together and be
demon.
friends again and we hug and then it's all okay?
Let's see what the game masters.
I feel like you both.
Or let's
respect
take a
each other.
break and then come back. Are we taking a break?
I was trying to make an epic conclusion here of me like fucking killing you to death
Oh.
or something.
Wait.
But, you
no,
know,
I like this. Hold
Okay,
on.
we'll see what.
As the giant thrusting penis comes flying
through my fucking wall. No!
through your wall, breaking it apart, through right straight to Hortus's face.
my beanbag.
Hortus looks at that, and he's just about to do something, and we'll take a break right there.
Oh Christ, my beanbag!
I don't know why I'm laughing. Everything's at stake right now.
Yeah, welcome back.
Speaking of steak, put that thing away, young lady.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
Yeah.
I got a big old fucking schlong and it's fucking hard to kill you.
Well, I think.
But we-
Are we midair? Mm-hmm. Okay.
We're frozen
ready
right
to
now
pick
in
up?
there. Should
That's
we-
when you just grab that baby with your hands and do what those hands do.
No, come on.
So,
you
I've
yes.
been waiting.
With that flying penis just whoosh, flying across the air, through straight at poor little Hortus. And Hortus sees it coming. It breaks through this wall created by our
I
friend.
liked that wall.
And Hortus manages to just kind of, and in like super slow motion, like if we had a camera, zoom in on Hortus's face as the penis just like slides like right past
Like
the
the
Does it touch his nose?
inches away.
Does it touch his nose though?
Is it
Little bit.
inappropriate to ask if it's circumcised or not? Because I feel like that would have something to do with the aerodynamics.
Oh, that's true.
Well, you know what's funny? What it doesn't touch, but all of the strange, weird wetness that's on it does drip onto your face. Unfortunately,
fuck
Hortus.
yes.
I thought we tied.
Oh,
Why am I getting
God.
wetness?
So
Is that the blood from that slime?
You've done
that she
it successfully.
There's
She
saliva and
missed.
blood on
And a little bit of her own shit, I believe.
And for the record, it's not that it's uncircumcised. It's that it's like forked at the end. So
well, demons.
What the hell?
Oh, there's a fork end.
So it's like
Yes.
two
Yes,
options,
yes,
like
yes.
one
And
if
then
you
a
like
curved
it, and
end,
the
kinda
other
like
one if you
a-
don't.
It's like a
Scorpion
Goosebumps Choose Your Own
tail.
Adventure.
yes, exactly, and it's
Scorpion tail.
quite an adventure.
It's a crazy time for this information to come
Yes,
out,
I
right
just
when it's
wanted you all to
inches
know.
from my
Horse
face.
penis flying across your face.
I've only seen it from a distance at other people. I've
And
never seen it
flaccid.
this close.
We usually keep it down. I
Yeah.
freeze it to keep it.
But the
low.
good thing is, by missing him, it does actually end up thwack into a nearby tree, and it kind of like sends a
Yeah, it
lot
hurts.
shiver down the rod,
Shiver down the timbers,
Whoa.
if you will. Yeah.
kind of, and it brings you back in the moment.
Oh man,
Lose some of your
I'm
bloodlust.
sorry. You know what? I'm sorry that I did that. It's just that when you said you wanted to kill me, that really hurt my feelings.
And let's work
And
through
we're
this
supposed to be
emotionally.
friends,
We are
you know.
friends.
Here's the
And
thing.
I know I'm a demon, but inside, I wasn't always a demon. I used to just be a beautiful, extremely attractive woman who was a singer, a musician. People used to, come out to see me perform, and
I'm very
loved
old.
my
I don't
music.
remember those days.
Yeah, I was
Primo,
wondering.
yeah.
Primo the alien, they called me, and so
Okay.
Yeah.
So it was,
So deep down there is that beautiful woman still in there.
okay. I wish you
Well,
could
thanks for
control
sharing
your
her with
anger.
us just now.
Yes, yeah. And you know what? I really like you. See,
What's his name?
It's hard.
What's his
for-
name if you like him so
it's-
much?
It's
You like him?
mean,
What's his
see, but
name?
I call him the engineer, and that's what I've always
Well,
called
It's actually
him.
a
I guess-
title of great refuting.
Well,
Yes,
what
so
is
thank
his
you.
actual
Typical. Do you
name?
see what he does though? He tries to come in between.
This guy's a really good friend.
Kind of a-
I don't know
kind
his
of a
name.
Slytherin move.
Okay, exactly.
I
Thank
don't
you.
know.
Thank you.
I am the only wizard here. Okay,
True.
so I'm all
You're
the
all the
houses.
houses?
Yeah.
That's got to get confusing up there in the headspace.
It
my friend.
is. I mean, I'm
mean-
half gorilla,
Right.
half meerkat.
So gorilla
And a
would
wizard.
be Gryffindor.
Yeah, bold, brave,
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
and then the meerkat Hufflepuff, right?
Because like they're just homies and they're
Yeah.
adorable and they
Yeah.
all have friends.
And scene. Is that how we end a game?
I don't know. But yeah, what happens now?
Well, so we would, if we're going to pick it up again, and who knows, maybe we will.
Yeah.
I just, jot down what happened, and then we kind of like freeze time and space. And then
Sometimes
if
we
we
choose
come
to
back,
take a
we pick it
nap.
up right where we are.
When you freeze it, does everybody go like this for a second and pause their bodies?
She's holding her hands like a mannequin.
Right. Or a
Robotron
woman
5000.
can.
Thank you. Oh my gosh.
Jeez.
And that's
Fucking
on,
Hortus.
That's recorded.
Yeah,
That's
it's
going to be
forever.
played back when I
And I'm
run
gonna
for
keep
president.
playing it. Yeah.
Dang it.
Canceled
Canceled.
Well, actually, I feel like you do well these days.
these days. Yeah.
There's a certain there's a certain pocket that might
it's
like
grab
that.
them by it or just linger it.
Yeah.
You know, like that's yeah.
But yeah, hopefully you guys got a sense that. I know, it's hard to. So there's a reason
Don't say
when you
hard
play
around
sessions.
Christ, we've owed to Caffee.
Jesus Christ.
Often sessions, like we do 4-hour sessions, but I know people that will do D&D sessions that'll be
Like all
7,
damn
8,
day,
9-hour sessions.
Wow.
And you kind of get a sense of that because, like, especially with a big group, we're only 3 people, and me
I want to
kind of
say
playing
that's
that.
ridiculous. Okay, I'm just going to be honest.
That's
Listen,
totally-
because
yeah.
this is what I do.
I think
Is
this
I
is a
got to be real
trust
here?
treat. Yeah,
Yo,
please.
go for
Yeah.
it.
Who
Speak
the
your mind.
fuck is doing this for 9 motherfucking hours? That's crazy.
I mean-
I get maybe a one-time thing,
Yeah.
but if that's a regular fucking occurrence,
Like that's my Saturday.
that's I don't know. They need to be on a list. I'm just saying, with some sort of watch list, and we just keep an eye. Because-
I mean, honestly, it'd probably be a boring list to watch because it's be like, oh no, they're just still there 9 hours later, not doing anyone any harm.
I mean, whew.
Well, the people I know that do it for that long, they usually are people that a lot of them have like 9 to 5s, and then this is how they spend their Saturday. And so they'll get food and drinks, and they'll be drinking, and it's like a full day event.
It's like a barbecue.
There's
but
no
and they
one
take
I like
one
that
event.
much.
They take breaks,
like
obviously.
even my own
interesting.
husband. It's like 9 hours with you. Were you fucking kidding me right now? I'm trying to
Well,
like.
you know, sometimes time just teleports. You know, I
Yeah,
think,
yeah.
you know.
I think this is more fun than I thought it would be.
I think so too. I
Were
thought
you
it
worried
was
it's
going
going
to
to
be a
be
little.
really stupid?
Well, I didn't because honestly, when like growing up, I was always just annoyed with like the names of like Lord of the Rings characters,
Yeah.
and it was hard for. I think that was the biggest barrier for me. Was like I don't like all that like stuff, but this is like fun because it can be anything.
Right.
Like it's fun because you kind of feels like that world, especially like with your voice, your character voice and stuff. But it doesn't have to be. You can just say diarrhea and you know,
Yeah.
boners, and to
Cock
me these
crusher.
are universal and beloved
Oh,
topics.
definitely.
Indeed.
And see, I
That
grew
go
up
hand in
loving
hand.
Lord of the Rings and loving all that kind of shit. But I grew up in a really small farm town, and there was no one really to play with me.
Yeah.
This kind of thing. If I could have done this as a kid, I would have 100%. And I've tried as an adult. No one ever wants to play with me. So
We got your back, homie.
I had so much fun.
Well, I think
That's
one of the
great.
real tricks to it all is, like I said earlier, it's finding a dungeon master or a game master that is willing to roll with the punches. So it's like you might get some people that are like really lame, and they're like, "No, there is no." What were we talking about earlier? What was the
Rainforest Cafe.
There's no Rainforest Cafe in this universe, but it's like
They should
it's
get
like
a plug. Like
Did
a
it
promo.
make you guys kind of want to go there, though, just a little bit?
I'm going tomorrow.
I mean,
Thanks,
come
bud.
on.
I'm working a double. I'm going to squeeze it in.
Well, see, like the moment you said that, I'm like, all right, great. This is like a little side quest they can have.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
And if you roll high enough, it was going to be like a really nice. But then you roll low, so I was like, all right, well, the next best thing they got is a swamp place you can eat.
Yeah, but
And
with
that's what we got.
robots.
I was
They have
excited because I
robots.
thought my character would really fit in at Rainforest Cafe with his big
Oh
arms,
my
big
God, you would
arms,
be great.
and
Oh,
I
you
could
would have been
maybe
an
like
amazing-
make a hybrid.
Oh, there was going to be
you
like
would be-
a
you would
whole
be a
thing
good
for you
waiter,
there.
probably.
We would have forgotten about
well,
the
but they
shiny
have
things.
gorillas there, though. Is what I
Yeah,
was
I know,
saying.
but I'm just saying you could probably be a good waiter.
Well, I don't
with
want to
those
be a
arms. You
waiter.
carry
I
really
want to
big trays.
maybe make something that looks like me,
Like
so I
assistant.
can
God, you can't
finally
even,
Well, you
know
know,
what it's like.
you can't even
to
take a
hug
compliment. Can't even
someone.
take a compliment.
It's not
Why-
a compliment.
Hey, why don't you smile?
It's not a compliment.
Why don't you
Oh,
smile
you could
more?
be a waiter.
Why don't you smile
Thanks.
more?
Well, you know, the first place I thought,
What is she talking about?
I was thinking
Now
that maybe
yeah, you can't be president.
I know, buddy.
we couldn't have been
It was a
president.
long time ago.
I was gonna have Hortus actually like look at one of the like mechanical apes that was like in the background, and you're gonna like recognize them, and then you're gonna be like, wait, I know that person, and they
it's a
like
scandal.
They like they stole my friend and put them in over there.
Oh my god!
And that would have been great.
Or
Oh,
you
that
were
would have been
raised
fun.
by
He was
mechanical
prepared for
apes and
that.
you just never
See,
realized.
It's hard because Laura's rolls were so bad.
They
were
were all
really
my rolls-
atrocious.
all mine were
And we
really
couldn't get
low.
any-
Yeah, sometimes and that's what I think the first character I ever built, I was like so stoked about just coming out and just being a fucking badass and just
Yeah.
be like one, be like
Yeah, all mine
epically
were really,
fail
really low.
all day. Like they called me Fumbles. Like
Fumbles.
everyone,
got the nickname
everyone in the
Fumbles.
group. Like I was like the archer and I could like
Fumbles.
fly, so I had like advantage. I was like never
Yeah.
gonna miss my shot, and I'd be like, and I roll a 1 to wound.
Fumbles. Did it stick?
Fumbles.
So does anyone call you Fumble still?
And not outside of that world. 'cause
Well,
I killed
now
Oh, did Fumbles die?
oh, big time.
Yeah.
he deserved to die. He
did.
made a lot of
He was
mistakes.
fucking Fumbles. Yeah.
You guys, this was really fun.
Yeah.
Thanks for doing this
Thanks
with
for
us.
having us.
I
Yeah.
feel like we made 2 new friends, actually.
And a new like hobby.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I would do it again for sure.
I think
would.
at least
Yeah.
next time you play with your family, maybe not so many kitchen knives.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
won't stab each other
Yeah.
as much.
Now you kind of understand the rules a little bit more. They just they get a roll. And
Well,
create their own
actually,
shit.
now that I kind of do understand the way to do it a little bit more, it would be easier. But yeah, it's the points. The points. That's
You know,
tough.
yeah.
Thank you guys so much for listening out there. I hope you guys try this out because it's fun. Get a group of friends, find a good GM.
Or
Well-
DM, hit them up in that
Check out D&D and later this year, probably way later, like December, Legends of Aozu will be live.
Yay!
On our because we have some sweet art and we have a sweet web developer that's making a sweet website. So
Yeah. They will all give you diabetes.
all this stuff will be super streamlined. It'll be free to play. And then we're going to have a Patreon that will be set up for people who want extra stuff. And like, they want like what you were running, like that module, that little mini campaign, all those things and the extra stuff like that will be on Patreon. For
That's
people
awesome.
who want to
That's
support.
awesome. Curious
Well, when
about
that
the
comes
world.
out, you'll have to come back on and we'll see
for
where this
sure.
little merry
Maybe our
band ends
quest.
up, you know?
For sure.
Probably in the thick of it.
If I know us, if I know us, we're going to be getting into a pickle, right? The music's playing now. Dun, 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 dun. We're out. Yeah. This was great.
That was really.
Thanks,
I
guys.
am surprised I liked it.